Hi there. Welcome to A View from Her Throne. Hope you're having a great day. Um, I've been up for about 8 hours already, and I was down at the beach this morning watching the sunrise, and it was a spectacular day. Another beautiful day in paradise. Very, very lucky. So, how was your weekend? I hope it was good. Um, Richard and I had a spectacular day yesterday. We went down to Miami. Originally, we were going to go to the zoo, but they were having some kind of a festival there with a bunch of screaming kids running around, and we all know how I feel about that, so we chose to go elsewhere. We'll go to the zoo another time. It was just beautiful. So, we suffer for 3 to 4 months out of the year with heat and humidity, and it's disgusting. But 8 months out of the year, we live in paradise. And so right now, we're in that paradise mode. And I'm enjoying every freaking day of it. So I was on the beach this morning, and I was thinking about some things. And, we have this election coming up. I'm not going to talk to you about politics or parties or any other of that crap, so please bear with me. I am an independent and I lean left. I am registered as a Democrat because in Florida you can't vote in the primary unless you're registered. So I am registered as a Democrat. I have been registered as a Republican. I've been registered as an independent. And I vote for whoever I think is the best candidate. And that's what you do. You know what? I take it back. I will talk parties for 1 second. I will never, ever, ever vote for a candidate for an independent party, like a Libertarian or Green Party or anything like that. Why? Because I would like a candidate who can be independent enough to warrant a Republican or a Democrat ticket. Because I'm sorry, but the independent candidates, all they do, I get that you're making a statement, totally respect that you're making a statement, totally. But all the independent candidates do is take votes away from people who could be in office if things were different. So I will never vote for an independent candidate. That's enough of that. What am I voting for? That is the better question. Not who, but what am I voting for? I made a little bit of a list. It's not the whole list, because if I did, I could go on for an hour, and you'd probably, even if you're still listening, you wouldn't be listening for an hour. So this is what I'm voting for. Here's a little bit of my list. I am voting for clean air. I like to breathe, and I don't want to have to use a gas mask. So I'm voting for clean air. I'm voting for an ocean that I like to swim in, snorkel, scuba dive, go boating, walk on the beach, not smell stinky dead fish everywhere. I'm voting for the coral reefs that I like to see, for the plant life, for the turtles, for the dolphins, for the manatees, and yes, even for the sharks. I'm voting for sharks. I'm voting for trees and forests and hills and valleys and flowers and weeds. I'm voting for weeds. I'm voting for weed too. I'm voting for cactuses, for the birds, for bees, for butterflies, for ladybugs, even for wasps. I'm voting for wasps. I'm voting for non-toxic drinking water. There's a lot of people in this country who don't have access to clean drinking water. I'm voting for clean drinking water. I'm voting for healthy living and healthy food. Do you know that there's a lot of places in the area, in this country, that are considered to be food deserts? You would think in a populated area, okay, let's use Palm Beach County for an example. It's a huge county. There's people in this county that don't have access to healthy food. Yeah, they can get to McDonald's. They can go to a Burger King or, Papa John's or Domino's. They can get a pizza for $5 to feed their family. They can go to McDonald's and get the dollar meal. Do they even have dollar meals anymore? But is it healthy? No, it's not. I'm voting for access to healthy food. I am voting for people who care about us. The people. Me. You. My neighbor. The person across the street. I'm voting for people who care about us, the people, and not what's in their bank account or protecting their job because they want to stay in office or their ego or their donors. I'm not voting for that. I'm voting for integrity, respect, civility, morals, and unity. I'm voting for standing up to liars and bullies. We see them every day. Every day in the store, you come across some person being a jerk. I know in my business, I come across a lot of people being jerks to the girl on the other side of the counter. I try to be really nice to everybody. I try. Don't always succeed, but I do actually go out of my way to be very nice to people because I know that the people that they've just dealt with before I walk up to their desk, there's a good chance they could have been a total dick. I'm voting for leaders who bring our country together rather than create division, calling those who don't agree enemies and encouraging others to do the same. I'm voting for those who will take a stand against those trying to destroy us, whether they're from within our country or elsewhere. I'm voting for people who will stand up against and take action against enemies. I'm not here to tell you what way to vote or who to vote for. That's your business and your decision to make. Please make an informed decision and not one based upon a nasty television commercial that you might have seen, or a radio ad that you heard, or some radio talk show host who has a one-sided opinion, or a television station that, again, has a one-sided opinion because they all do, or some website that somebody put together because, some people think that if it's on the internet, it must be true, right? No. Anybody can build a website. I could build a website in 5 minutes or less. Yeah. So vote informed. Don't vote based, again, upon the nasty television commercials or because your best friend, your boss, your parent, your pastor, your coworker, the person behind the counter at the coffee shop, your doctor, your teacher told you how to vote. No, that's on you. You get to make that choice, not from anybody else. And you get to make that choice based upon information that you have uncovered on your own. I'm voting for people who say and do the things that I would do. Every action they take, every word they say, the people that you vote for are representing you. So if you don't like the words that are coming out of their mouths, if you don't like the actions that they're doing, and you don't get to pick and choose. You can't say, well, I like A and B, but I'm just going to leave the other part of it over there and ignore that. No, you don't get to do that. You get the whole package. The whole package. So if you vote for one person, everything they say and do represents you. You okay with that? I want somebody who represents me and the way that I think that people should be treated, and the way that I think our world, our society, our country, I'm sorry, not our world, well, yeah, our country should go. We've made so many strides in the last decade or so, or two. So many accomplishments have been made in the United States, and we've built so much. I don't want to see that gone. I don't want to see the rights of the people who I love threatened. You know, I have a lot of friends who are gay and lesbian and LGBTQ. I have transgender friends. I have friends from all walks of life. I don't want to see their lives threatened. I hope you don't either. I don't want to see the advancements that we've made with equality taken away. I'd like to see our world continue to evolve and grow, not go backwards. So, when you vote, again, think about some of the words and the actions that we see every day. Do those words come out of your mouth? So who's going to speak for you? Are you going to let someone else speak for you by not voting at all and just saying it's not worth it? I'm just going to stay home. Or are you going to take this one thing, this one tiny little thing, which really isn't so tiny, and speak your mind and make your vote count? Because it does count. We've seen that. So that's it. That's all I got for you today. Vote, please. Vote early or vote on election day. Just vote. And you know what? If you don't vote, you don't get to bitch. Alrighty then. Have a wonderful day. Bye for now.